so you got to let go of who you were to become who you want now. So what I mean by that is a lot of the times we live through the past, we have a good time, we meet new people, we just remember everything about the past and we leave it into the present moment. But a lot of the times the past is just not what we need to cling onto in order to live the life that we want. You see, there's so many people, so many friends that you meet that you think are in the best for that moment, but now that you move on to better, bigger things, those people are not on the same wavelength as you. And I've gone through the same thing, and I realized that a lot of the times these people that you meet are cool for the moment in the past, but if you still cling onto it even when things are rough and even when things are just transitioning into a new lifestyle, it's going to be very hard to get to where you want to go, right? A lot of the times these people, tell you about your past, the things you've done, but you got to understand that you're not that person no more. You're not the person that you used to be. And if you look at yourself from the person you want to be now to the person you were, it's a whole different level. And a lot of people don't understand that. And sometimes it hurts to let these people go because you see it as, oh, I'm switching up on them, I'm ghosting them, things like that. But it's not about ghosting. It's about I'm onto bigger and better things. And if you're not on the same level as me, if you're not going to help me and you're more so pushing me back, then I can't bring you with me. I can't do all these stuff that you would want me to do. I can't remember all these past stuff because I'm a new and better person, right? A lot of the times these parents are going to tell you, yeah, but you did this in the past. But guess what? We're in the present moment now. We're on to bigger, better things and not just stuff that happened in the past, right? Let's say, for example, you were talking to somebody and they're like, oh yeah, we had a good time and this and that. Yo, you remember back then when we used to smoke, when we used to drink a lot? Yeah, I do remember that. But guess what? I don't really care about that no more. I care about the present moment and how I'm going to become the person I want to be. There's so much stuff that are going to try to bring you down. There's so many people that are going to sit on the sidelines just trying to see, why are you acting this way? Why are you ghosting us? Why are you this? But it's not about that. It's just you're growing as a person. You understand that you're on a different pathway than all these other people. And I'm not saying don't say anything bad to anybody, but just the past is the past. You learn from it. Now you're on to bigger, better things, and you cannot let nothing affect you, right? And as you see yourself growing, as you see yourself, meeting other people, then you start to see that there's way more to life than just the past. There's way more to life than just sitting there thinking about why I did things the way I did and not how I can grow from it, right? All these people that you're going to meet throughout your new journey is going to change your whole life, right? The past is the past. The journey, that really don't matter no more. What matters is what you can do right now. And I had this talk with myself yesterday. I told myself, look, I'm having all these negative emotions. I'm having all these negative friends that really are bringing me down, that are doing stuff that I don't want to do. But I'm doing it because I want to fit in. And I started to realize if I'm drinking every week, if I'm doing stuff that I'm not supposed to, then it's not right for me. It's not the path that I want to be on. Yes, it might feel good in the moment. Yes, it might feel good to have a good time once in a while. But when it becomes an addiction, when it becomes something that you don't see yourself doing, that it doesn't align with your goals, it's not something you should do. And I told myself, look, why am I doing this stuff? Why is it that I feel so good in the moment, but later on it's just like I'm in the same place? I'm basically celebrating no accomplishments. I'm celebrating something that, broke people would basically do. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to celebrate every once in a while, but to do it and it becomes an addiction that you do it almost every weekend, it's just something that really is not going to help you get to where you want to go. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, if I'm doing these stuff that I'm doing now, am I going to get to where I want to go? If I'm hanging out with these same friends that I'm hanging out with now, am I going to go where I want to go? Am I going to be where I'm going to be? Or am I going to stay stuck? Or am I going to stay stuck and be in the same place? Right? A lot of the times it hurts. It hurts to let go of what you were always with, the people you were always with, the friendships you had. But when you understand and have the strength to let go of what is not there no more, then you do it. Because I had this talk with myself as well. Yesterday I felt it. I was hanging out with people. I was hanging out with everybody else, and something deep within inside me felt that this is just not the circle I'm supposed to be around. This is just not the environment I'm supposed to be around. I'm supposed to be focused on what I need to get done. And I just felt kind of isolated. I had a dream just last night about, feeling isolated. I escaped jail and was trying to fit in with everybody else, and nobody talked to me. Nobody would try to get to where I want to go, and nobody was helping me. And I just felt this kind of, I would say, isolated feeling of, being by yourself most of the time, because you're making this big transition from the past version of yourself to the new version of yourself. And during that time, you're going to lose so many people, you're going to lose so many memories, but it's the transition that's going to change the whole trajectory of your life. And it's something that I had to accept, and now I'm starting to feel it, and now I'm starting to stay strong, because if I don't stay strong, you can really go back to the bad habits, the bad old version of yourself. And you got to look at yourself and be honest with yourself. Are you willing to risk these next 6 months to get to where you want to go? Or do you just want to live comfortably and not risk anything and just live that same lifestyle you've always been living? You just got to be real with yourself and talk to yourself like if you're you're your mentor, basically. Talk to yourself like if you knew all the ideas to what you had, if you knew all the solutions to your problems. You got to be that person for yourself. You got to be there for yourself. You got to be that solution to every problem that you have. It takes time out of your day to talk to yourself. Analyze, if I have this problem, how can I fix it? Because deep down, you have all the answers to your situations. It's just about having that self-talk and having that moment of silence to really see how I can really improve my life. You cannot just let this life go past you and live your life day to day expecting something to change, when in reality you have to analyze it for yourself. What it is that the friends that I have now, what it is that letting go of them can change my life. How can my habits of not investing to a mentor to investing to a mentor can change my life? How fast could I go from A to Z to get to where I want to go? Right, I used to think that all these mentorships were scams, but no, it really takes you to a whole different level. You're seeing it now from me. I'm doing the best that I can to really develop my skills in social media and monetize it. You got to see yourself and really be honest with yourself. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you got to risk it. You got to let go of the old person who was scared to the new person who's willing to risk it and go all in. Because if you don't go all in, there's no way you can make it happen. And being an entrepreneur, it's about, if you want something, you got to go all in on it. You got to focus on it. You got to just say, if this costs $10,000, I'm willing to risk the $10,000 because I need to get there. I'm gonna get there, but I have to be willing to invest. I have to be willing to have that, okay, if I see this, I'm gonna take action now. Because if I don't take action now, then I'm gonna be sitting on the sideline for 6 months thinking about what if I would have invested into it. And I'm not willing to take that risk. I'm not willing to think what if and that. I'm willing to take action and get to where I want to go. I'm willing to go all in on this, and you should as well. You gotta be willing to invest. So letting go of the past version of yourself to become the new person is necessary. It's a part of the journey. You're gonna feel lonely sometimes. You're gonna feel down sometimes. You're gonna feel like people don't understand you. Your friends won't understand you. They'll think you crazy. They'll think that you're not doing the right thing for yourself. They think that, why did you let go of everything when you had everything? No, it's because I'm on a different pathway. I know what I want and I'm gonna get there. That's the mindset you should have. That's the mentality you should have. You should not let nobody affect you on that. Nobody should ever try to take away what you want to do, because at the end of the day, this is the only life you live. And if you're not willing to take the risk and try to live the life that you want, that life is just basically wasted. You did what society is wanting you to do instead of what you want to do. And at the end of the day, this is about what you want to do. So if you want to learn how to grow a personal brand and make 5 figures a month in less than 6 months, go ahead and book a call with me and I'll show you how I did it, and we'll talk, chop it up, and I'll help you out. So I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for more videos. I hope this video helped you. Like, comment, subscribe, and I look forward to talking with y'all soon.